Vol Courier, Vol Stalker, and my Dream Crusher. So I'm gonna mulligan, hopefully get a 7-speed Scion, so I can reach this bottom font before my opponent does. Because if I get that 7-speed, then I basically win the game. So we'll scry and see if I get it. No, I didn't, and I didn't get a Vol Bomber. So a Vol Bomber would be nice because he'd build up that preparation. Because he would be out of combat for a long time, so it'd be 2-8 range coming into the fray. But I'll throw down a Stormflyer, nice and cheap, and see what I draw next turn.
So what's your preference, like going down? So your first preference would always be, I'm guessing the Stalker, to be honest, because he has that fear.
Yeah, most maps it's really nice to get a Vol Stalker because he can stall out and let me build up. Scion's really nice sometimes. Some maps it really doesn't matter. But this one, Scion is far and away the best draw because Volstalker is a pseudo 7-speeder with that elusive leap.
Yeah.
But
only for one turn.
Yeah, so you need 2 turns of 7-speed or 3 turns or whatever to get to bottom font in time. To get to bottom font a full turn earlier than your opponent. So right now I got Stormflyer, Volguard, Volqueen, Vol Courier, and Volstalker. So that's nice because I can be a little more aggressive because I can just pop out a Volguard because he's OP. But right now I'm going to throw down probably a Vol Courier just to make sure I get boost down. Sometimes I don't throw him down and I always regret it. What did he even deploy? I'm not even checking.
Sorry, Informant.
Yeah.
The detection on the Vol Courier is also a good play there just because of that stealth champ.
Yeah. It's also really nice. Stormflyer is so nice just because he's also like a pseudo detect champ. Because of his static aura. So he fucks up stealth champs really well too. Their positioning. Alright, so I'm gonna put Stormflyer in the font, get spell protection before I start doing stuff. Now I'll play my Volstalker so I can get 2 champs for 1. I'm just gonna fuck this dude's day up pretty much. Sorry, am I not supposed to curse? I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Alright.
We did see that he went to the bottom font first. He didn't like you go to the normal font, so I'm not sure how good this guy is. But
not very good. Because I can contest his font next turn, which is what I'm gonna do, unless he plays like a Grimlock or something with range. So yeah, this game's pretty much over. Sadly, this was a very good game. So he's gonna get. He's got Hunter Meek, so he'll. Let me see my Stormflyer 1, 2. So I'd have to contest the relic, and then he'd fuck my day up. I'm not gonna contest actually. I'm just gonna let him sit there. I'm gonna elusive leap with my Volstalker. Kind of dare him to come at me. Maybe dare him to waste a spell. I'm going to put a Vol Sorcerer down for range backup. Yeah, this game is looking pretty lopsided.
I mean, here you do have that magic resistance still from the Peaks bonus. So even if he plays a spell, you're okay with that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, I mean, he won't. But sometimes people rush in, especially with Underdepths, especially with Vol, because they freak out. So maybe if he rushes in, yeah, he's not going to. But it's always good. I like to always try and bait my opponent into making mistakes. It's just a really big habit of mine. So even if they're probably not going to do it at all, it's just always a good thing to get used to. So right now, what was it? Nefarian Foreman is probably blocking off the top point of that font. He's probably hoping I get in there and get engaged, the Nefarian Informant. So I'm not going to fall for that. I don't have Whispers of the Mind up. If I did, I would contest and put it on the Chosen of Osiris. I'm just gonna. And the Nefarian Informant has basically relocate ally. Oh, I can just move up and see if I can find him with detection. That's nice. I forgot about him. I don't know where that very informant is, to be honest with you.
I mean, you'd have to think he's going to the bottom right farm, right? He's also trying to defend there. So,
but I would have put it at the top point to block off the font and then go bottom.
It wouldn't have enough speed if you put him right there.
I think it would. It's less than 10 spaces away.
10. All right. Yeah, it'd be right in there.
Yeah,
would have
it's
wasted
10 spaces.
AP though.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Let me think. I'm going to just get meat on the board. And then I'm gonna back off. Oh, there he is. Found him. I could engage, but I'm not going to, because then he would just summon and he'd still make the fawn time. And then my bat would just be dead. You know what I'm saying?
You mean
he'd just do
call the hunter?
He'd do call the hunter. Yeah, and then wipe out my little bat, and then he'd still have plenty of AP to get there.
Yeah.
It's weird talking through this because I'm not used to talking. I'm like, my thought process is slower because I got to talk it out.
No, yeah, no, it's fine. It's great though. It's great. It's awesome. Good learning stuff here. I think it'd be great if we did this more often too. If we did this versus better opponents or on different maps, just in general.
Yeah.
And now that you have a mic and now that we got it working, we can do this a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. No. So this dude is putting all his eggs in one basket here just to kill a little summon. Not a really good idea. I don't have vertical push drawn. I have elusive leap up, dude. What are you doing? So yeah, he's dead because he's in range of Stormflyer. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't think he has a
split personality.
Yeah, split personality on me. He better get in the font. I don't know what this dude's doing. I have avalanche up, so I can do 15 damage to him for sure. Yeah, there he goes in the font. Yeah, I'm about to ruin his day.
So you're gonna avalanche and then kill. You do have to remember that void shield.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have void shield. Oh yes, he does. I just saw. All right.
Or maybe avalanche and magic bomb to minus that defense.
I think I can kill him just by giving myself a little more damage. Actually, I think that's enough.
You think so? You don't like do the math on these first.
Well, I'm just looking at my damage. So 12 for Voil Courier, double 17s. Voil Stalkers are both gonna get huge damage. So yeah, I definitely have enough damage. I'm just looking at this. I don't know how to describe it, but we're gonna go here. This is, you play long enough and you can see that you easily have enough damage.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna run down. This game's over. I'm gonna run down, put a Voil Caverns in, retreat, make sure my sorcerer isn't at risk, retreat this dude. And this game's all but over. I've got his Nefarian Informant isolated with a Stormflyer, and he's not up to the task of taking out Stormflyer. He's not going to get, I guess he could cast Demolish, but that'd be a waste. Yeah, this isn't. This was a pretty. This is a. Sorry, GrMasterB, but this was not a good game for my first Discord, probably. All right. Deep Elf Priestess isn't going to be any help to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that could maybe change is like a pit spawn. Double pit spawn deploy maybe.
Well, even, yeah, double pit spawn might do it. But even now, he's not.
Not doing any damage.
Yeah. So now I can just leap in the font, fear him. I'm just gonna chase down his Nefarian Informant. I'll put down a banner. Just for the HP, just to make sure no shenanigans take place. I'm gonna put down a how many? I'm gonna put down a Wings of Steel too, just to sort of cement this, just to make sure nothing crazy happens.
And now you have a 78 HP Stormflyer. Nice, nice.
Yeah. So Stormflyer needs a buff for sure.
Loyalty boosted, battle hardened, war banner, Wings of Steel.
So I'm gonna push my Swift Wing so I can contest his other font next time. Gonna still be pretty cautious with my Sorcerer, even though it's got 68 HP, just because I don't like. Gotta protect those guys. Those guys are pretty important. And I'm gonna end turn, and this game was over. However many turns ago. So they'll kill my Vol Caverns. But this whole turn was basically setting up for a Alacrity. So I'm pretty much about to end the game. I might get a triple kill off this. Triple kill Alacrity. We'll see. Yeah, oh yeah. Unless he has split personality up. He's gonna run and heal his Nefarian Informant. Dang it. Should have put down a Whirling Quarry, but I can still double tap. Yeah. Alright. I might not even need to use Alacrity to kill this Chosen. We will see. So Courier takes the font by the kill on an Informant. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep the Alchemist alive, I don't think it really matters. He's not gonna do much
damage. Yeah, I definitely have enough damage too. And obviously, I'm moving the Stalkers to take advantage of their Warlord ability. And that's something a lot of people forget to do, is to manage that. So they got to be within 5 spaces to get the buffs. Yeah, it's game.